From Fox 35 Mission Control, a new image from the James Webb Telescope.
The folks at Fox 35 Mission Control have shared an incredible new image from the James Webb Space Telescope, which is a major scientific breakthrough. The James Webb Space Telescope was built to see parts of space and time that we've never seen before, and the folks at Fox 35 Mission Control have shared an amazing new image from it. It's a significant scientific achievement. The James Webb Space Telescope, WST, was built to observe parts of space and time that had never been seen before. So it's really exciting that it's made a groundbreaking discovery: city lights on an exoplanet. This has got astronomers and the general public alike feeling pretty amazed and excited. This discovery has implications that go way beyond just an astronomical phenomenon. It suggests the possibility of intelligent extraterrestrial life and is changing how we see the universe and our place in it. Before we get started, don't forget to like and subscribe so you can stay up to date with the latest exclusive news. The James Webb Space Telescope, which NASA launched in December 2021, is regarded as one of the most sophisticated and powerful observatories ever built. It's got all the latest tech, like its huge segmented mirror and its ability to observe in the infrared spectrum, which lets it peer deep into space with incredible clarity. Since it was launched, the JWST has been taking some incredible images and gathering data from far-off regions of space. But the discovery of what seems to be artificial lights on an exoplanet marks a turning point in astronomical exploration. This exoplanet, located in a distant star system, had already caught people's attention because it's in the so-called habitable zone, where conditions might support liquid water and potentially life. Up until now, we've mainly looked at their atmospheres, spotted signs of water vapor, and measured surface temperatures to get evidence from these planets. However, the recent data captured by JWST offers something far more intriguing: light emissions from the planet that look like they've been produced by artificial illumination. These lights are nothing like the natural phenomena you'd expect from a celestial body, like bioluminescence or the reflection of starlight. It looks like they might have been created by a highly advanced civilization. As soon as the sensors on JWST picked up on this anomaly, people started wondering what it could mean. Could this really be proof that there's intelligent life out there beyond Earth? The idea of city lights suggests organized, large-scale energy usage, things we associate with civilization, given that we can see light pollution from Earth from space. It's not a big leap to imagine that if there's an advanced civilization on another world, their technology would also leave a trace. JWST observed a glow that flickered and changed, similar to urban nightscapes we're used to on Earth. This discovery has some pretty profound implications. For centuries, people have looked at the stars and wondered if we're the only ones in the universe. With this new data from JWST, we may soon be able to confirm the existence of intelligent extraterrestrial life. This would answer one of the oldest questions known to humankind. It challenges the idea that life is rare and unique to Earth. It suggests that the universe may be full of life, including intelligent and technologically capable life. The discovery of city lights on an exoplanet suggests that if intelligent civilizations exist elsewhere, they may be more similar to us than we previously thought. The way we use energy to light up cities is a bit like a cultural and technological parallel to our own civilization. This makes me think there might be certain stages that all intelligent civilizations go through, like using energy to light up their surroundings. If so, we might find more than just city lights on this exoplanet. We may find that other civilizations also like to expand, innovate, and use energy on a grand scale. But when we see city lights, it makes us wonder what these civilizations are really like and what they want. Are these beings just peaceful explorers like us? Or could they have more sinister intentions? The idea of making contact with intelligent extraterrestrials has been a staple of science fiction for a long time. But this new reality brings both excitement and caution. Some people believe that if these beings are advanced enough to light up their cities and send signals across vast distances, they may have technologies that we don't understand. This could make any potential interactions between humans and these extraterrestrials a tricky business. The fact that we've picked up on their signals could mean that they know we're there, and they might even be keeping an eye on us or trying to make contact in the future. One of the most exciting things about this discovery is that it opens up the possibility of further exploration. Now that the JWST has detected city lights on this distant exoplanet, future missions can be designed to gather even more detailed information. It's likely that astronomers and space agencies around the world are already working on ways to study these light signatures in greater depth. By looking at the light patterns, scientists could work out a lot about the planet's geography, the layout of its cities, and even the energy sources used to power these lights. What's more, if the light signals are reliable and consistent, they could help scientists map the whole exoplanet and even identify other signs of life or advanced technology. What's more, this discovery raises some fascinating questions about the possibility of communicating with this far-off civilization. If they're producing city lights, it could mean they're using other forms of communication, like radio signals or lasers. Our telescopes and sensors could pick these up. The idea of communicating with an alien civilization in both directions is a huge step forward for humanity. If we could make contact, even if it was just through basic signals, it would change how we understand not only the universe, but also ourselves. It would make us think again about what we know about intelligent life and what it means to be part of a larger cosmic community. Another fascinating area for exploration is the possible evolution of civilizations. Given its distance, the exoplanet in question might be showing us what a civilization looked like in the past. The light from planets that are a long way away from us here on Earth takes a long time to reach us. This means that the city lights that JWST detected could be from a civilization that no longer exists or has changed a lot since the light first left that planet. This makes us think about time, communication, and how long civilizations can last. It could be the remains of a society that was once very powerful, or it could be the start of something new in that distant world's history. It's also worth noting that the detection of these lights has broader implications for the field of astronomy. It could also encourage scientists to take another look at other exoplanets that were previously thought to be uninhabitable or unremarkable. The JWST can detect these faint and distant signals, so we might now have a chance to look at planets that we missed before. What if there are other planets in our galaxy, or even in nearby galaxies, with similar signs of life or civilization? If we find one set of city lights, it's more likely that we'll find others. It could even change how we look for alien life in the future. This could mean a change in how resources are spent on space exploration. Governments, private space agencies, and research institutions might start to focus more on studying exoplanets with potential artificial light signatures than other types of celestial bodies. The question of, are we alone, might become, who else is out there? This could help speed up the pace of technological developments in space exploration as we try to find out more about other intelligent civilizations. On a more philosophical and existential level, this discovery also has implications for us humans. It makes us think differently about life in the universe and about our place in the wider scheme of things. The thought that there might be intelligent life on another planet with cities just like ours makes us feel both amazed and humble. It shows how life and technology are connected, and it makes us think that maybe the desire to create, expand, and illuminate is something that intelligent beings in the universe have in common. This also means that city lights could be a sign that there's intelligent life out there. This could be a new way of finding out about other civilizations. Up until now, scientists have mainly been looking for biosignatures, such as oxygen or methane, in a planet's atmosphere as signs of life. The discovery of artificial light adds another dimension to this search, one that could really help us to locate and identify intelligent civilizations in the universe. Biosignatures show us where there's biological life, while technosignatures like city lights indicate the presence of technologically advanced life. This could be a key factor in improving future searches for extraterrestrial civilizations. This discovery also raises some important ethical questions for us as a species. As we get closer to the possibility of making contact with another intelligent civilization, how should we approach this? Should we try to make contact, or should we play it safe and wait for them to make the first move? History shows us that encounters between different civilizations on Earth have often been fraught with conflict and misunderstanding. These lessons from human history might serve as a cautionary tale for any potential interactions with extraterrestrial civilizations. Historically, when different civilizations have met on Earth, there have often been conflicts and misunderstandings. These lessons from human history could be seen as a cautionary tale for any potential interactions with extraterrestrial civilizations. It's crucial that we have a unified global response to such an event, as any attempt to engage with a technologically superior civilization could have a significant impact on humanity's future. Asking these questions about technology helps us think about how this hypothetical civilization might be structured. If they can create city lights that are visible from space, it suggests that their civilization is probably highly organized and advanced. This suggests they've got infrastructure, governance, and engineering down pat, maybe even better than we have on Earth. But what about how they live together? Are they all one big planet-wide civilization, or are they divided into different political entities like we are? Do they have conflict and cooperation in ways that are similar to what we've seen in human history? Or have they evolved beyond such divisions? These are all really interesting questions that could help us understand more about the exoplanet as we look at clues from its light patterns. We also need to think about the impact of these city lights on the environment and ecology, as well as the technological advancements. On Earth, large cities produce a lot of heat and pollution. This can lead to changes in the local and global climate, habitat destruction, and the displacement of countless species. If the lights JWST detected on the exoplanet are indeed artificial, we can assume that this alien civilization faces or has faced similar ecological challenges. So how have they handled these challenges? Have they developed cleaner, more efficient energy sources that have a minimal impact on the environment? Or are they facing crises similar to Earth's struggle with climate change and resource depletion? If their civilization is older than ours, they may have already had to make some tough choices about balancing technological progress with environmental sustainability. Or maybe their lights are a sign that their civilization is on the decline. Perhaps it's on the brink of collapse because it's using up too many resources or facing other existential threats. And this brings up an important question for us. Can we learn from them? If we do eventually make contact with this civilization, we could learn from their experiences and avoid making the same mistakes, or make better choices about industrialization and energy consumption. The idea of city lights on a distant planet also makes us think about how these beings perceive time and space. On Earth, human societies have developed a particular understanding of time, shaped by the planet's movement around the sun and the rhythms of day and night. If the exoplanet is in a different orbit around its star, or maybe even around a few stars, they might perceive time completely differently. This could have an impact on everything from their societal structure to their technological development. If their cities are designed to operate in long periods of darkness or light, for instance, their infrastructure and technologies could be perfectly suited to such an environment. This could give them an advantage in certain areas of science and engineering that we haven't even thought of yet. It also makes us wonder about how they communicate. The light signals could be a way of communicating as well as a way of showing that energy is being used. It's possible that this civilization has developed a system of sending signals through light, similar to lasers or fiber optics, but on a planetary or interstellar scale. If so, the lights could be more than just a way of seeing at night. They could be a form of long-distance communication between different parts of the planet, or even between planets within the same star system. This suggests that these city lights could be a sign of a deeply interconnected and perhaps multiplanetary civilization. As we get to grips with these possibilities, the way we explore the universe is changing. Up until now, most of our efforts to find out if there's life on other planets have focused on looking for simple biological signs like microbial life or water sources. The discovery of city lights is a significant shift in this approach. Now, astronomers are looking for more than just planets that can support life. They're also looking for signs that life has advanced to the point of technological sophistication. This change in how we look for signs of alien life is likely to lead to new ways of doing things and new technology designed to detect alien civilizations. In the future, telescopes and other observation tools might be designed to look for technosignatures, such as artificial lights, energy emissions, or large-scale structures like the Dyson spheres we've talked about. This discovery could also change the way we think about and teach cosmology and astrobiology. If there are other intelligent life forms out there, building cities and so on, it changes how we think about how life develops across the universe. It adds another layer to the study of how life began, suggesting there might be common evolutionary patterns that lead from simple organisms to highly advanced civilizations. If we can see city lights from light years away, it could mean that building civilizations is a pretty common occurrence in the galaxy, rather than an exceedingly rare phenomenon. This discovery could have a big impact on how we think about our future in space. For most of the space race, our focus has been on exploration, learning more about space, and the possibility of setting up colonies. With the discovery of city lights on an exoplanet, it's becoming more important to think about how we can communicate and interact with other civilizations in space, rather than focusing on colonization. If there are other intelligent civilizations out there in the universe, they might have already had to think about the same things we do here on Earth, like how to expand, how to use resources, and how to take care of planets. Their solutions or mistakes could give us some valuable insights as we look to expand beyond our own solar system. What's more, this discovery challenges long-held assumptions about the uniqueness of human civilization. For centuries, we've thought of ourselves as the pinnacle of evolution, the only intelligent species capable of building complex societies and technology. The discovery of artificial lights on another planet suggests that we may not be as unique as we once thought. This could have a big impact on how we see ourselves and our place in the universe. It could pave the way for a new era of collaboration and exploration. Rather than focusing on conquering space, we could be looking to understand and connect with other intelligent beings out there. It would be useful to consider the psychological and cultural implications of this discovery too. On Earth, our societies are shaped by the stories we tell ourselves about our place in the universe. A lot of our religious, philosophical, and existential beliefs are based on the idea that humanity is special or chosen. If we find out that there are other intelligent beings out there who can build cities and maybe even live in ways similar to us, it could challenge a lot of what we currently believe. This could lead to a period of cultural and ideological change as societies around the world come to terms with the idea that we are part of a larger cosmic community. Some people will see this as proof that religious or philosophical ideas about the interconnectedness of all life are true. Some people will find it hard to accept that there aren't other intelligent species out there in the universe. Given all this, it's worth asking how different groups on Earth will react to the idea of other life in space. For instance, governments might decide to ramp up their space exploration and defense efforts, viewing the existence of alien civilizations as both an opportunity and a potential threat. Private space companies, which are already playing a bigger role in space exploration, might switch their focus from tourism and resource extraction to building tech that can communicate with or even reach these distant worlds. Meanwhile, global organizations like the United Nations might start putting together new policies or frameworks for dealing with extraterrestrial civilizations. They'll be aiming to avoid the mistakes of human history when it comes to first contact scenarios. There are also ethical questions around the potential for first contact with an alien civilization. If we were to start communicating with this civilization, what would our responsibilities be? Should we try to impose our values and systems on them, or should we approach the relationship with a mindset of mutual respect and learning? While it's interesting to see the city lights, it's just the start of a long and complex journey to understand these beings and their way of life. There are some pretty deep ethical issues to think about here, like how we handle things like diplomacy, communication, and sharing technology. On top of that, this discovery could even change how we think about space as a frontier. For most of human history, space has been seen as the final frontier, a vast, empty expanse waiting to be explored and possibly colonized. But if there are already advanced civilizations out there, space isn't empty anymore. It's populated, and the frontier becomes a shared space, with humans not being the only actors. This could mean a change in how we approach space exploration. Instead of competition and the desire for conquest and expansion, we could focus on cooperation and respecting the rights of other civilizations. This discovery is also going to have a big impact on theological discussions. Most religions are about the uniqueness of humanity and its relationship with the divine. What if we meet another civilization that has its own religions, spiritual practices, or a totally different way of thinking about existence? Theologians will have to come to terms with the idea of multiple intelligent species who might have their own ideas about how the universe was created, why it exists, and what it all means. Some religious groups might see these new civilizations as part of a grand divine plan that includes all forms of intelligent life. Others may find it difficult to reconcile their teachings with the existence of beings whose histories and beliefs might be very different from those of humanity. In the world of science fiction and popular culture, the discovery of city lights on a distant planet could give rise to a new wave of creativity. Science fiction has long been a way for us to explore ideas like advanced civilizations, alien encounters, and what the future might hold for humanity. This new evidence is likely to give creators of all kinds, from filmmakers to authors to game developers, a new source of inspiration. We could see stories move away from just making guesses and become more realistic, based on what could actually happen. It's no longer just theory. We're seeing alien civilizations portrayed in movies, books, and video games as having cities, infrastructure, and histories of their own. This could have a knock-on effect, with the public becoming more engaged and excited about space exploration as they consume media that reflects the real possibility of alien civilizations. It might also affect how governments decide to spend their money on space exploration. If we can spot artificial lights on an exoplanet, it might lead to more funding for projects looking for other technosignatures across the galaxy. To sum up, finding city lights on an exoplanet is a huge step forward in how we see the universe and our place in it. It opens up lots of possibilities for further study and investigation, from the possibility of intelligent extraterrestrial life to the implications for our own technological development and environmental practices. As we keep looking at the data from the James Webb Space Telescope, we might find out more about these faraway civilizations, their technology, and how they live. This amazing discovery is a real game changer. It's making us think differently about space exploration. We need to focus on working together and understanding each other rather than on conflict and competition. It also makes us think about our beliefs in a different way and what it really means to be human in a universe that may be full of life. The journey ahead is full of both excitement and uncertainty, but one thing is for sure. There are still so many mysteries in the cosmos that we don't fully understand yet. As we look ahead to a new era in our quest for knowledge, it's important to keep an open mind to what's out there beyond our own planet. The stars, which were once just points of light in the night sky, could soon show us that there are other civilizations out there that are similar to us in many ways, with their own aspirations, struggles, and hopes. As we look ahead, the possibility of contact with these civilizations not only drives our scientific work, but also gets our creative juices flowing. It makes us realize that we're part of a much bigger cosmic community, one that offers the chance to discover, learn, and maybe even make friends. We're just getting started on our journey to understand these distant worlds and the life they may harbor. It's a journey that will shape the course of human history for generations to come. And now, the seventh and final part. As we move into this new era of astronomical exploration, we need to think about the ethical and practical implications of what we find. How we react to the possibility of intelligent alien life will affect not only how we interact with these civilizations in the future, but also how we develop as a species. This discovery makes us think about our role as stewards of our planet and the universe as a whole. The chance to communicate with other intelligent beings is a unique opportunity for us all to learn and grow together. We might find new ways to tackle the challenges we're facing on Earth. Whether that's energy consumption, environmental sustainability, or social organization, each encounter could give us insights that help us tackle some of the big global issues we're facing today, encouraging collaboration across borders and ideologies. On top of that, we need to keep the conversation going about how we're going to handle this potential contact. It's really important that we get a wide range of people involved in these discussions, including scientists, ethicists, policymakers, and the general public. If we do this, we can get a more complete picture of what it means to be part of a wider cosmic community. Ultimately, the journey sparked by the discovery of city lights on an exoplanet is not just about exploring the unknown. It's also about deepening our understanding of ourselves. When we look to the stars, it's a reminder that all intelligent beings have a lot in common: the drive to learn, the desire to create, and the need to connect with others. In this vast and wondrous universe, we're not alone. We're all part of a complex web of life, waiting to be connected by the threads of curiosity, exploration, and understanding.